Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon. Can everyone hear me from the other side?
Yes, can.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Let's begin our session today, the briefing for new students with a recite of Al-Fatihah. Okay, thank you very much everyone for being here today. As you are all know, this invitation is extended to all new students who being offered. Okay, I know some of you have registered and some of you is probably in the midst of registration. So today briefing is basically to give you more idea, not just about the registration, but also about your courses, about classes, as well as schedule. So if you have any question, please hold it until the end. Until the end of the session, we will open for a Q&A. So before we begin, let me welcome all of you. Congratulations for being selected to be part of AAGBS family. Okay, we have an MBA program, Islamic Banking and Finance Master Program. We have a doctoral in Business Administration as well as PhD Mixed Mode Program. So today's session, we will divide that into two short briefing. One is from the coordinator of doctoral program, which is Dr. Nizam, and another one is from the coordinator of master program, that is Dr. Firdaus. I think I'll just give a very quick introduction. Okay, some of you might be aware that the head or the leader of Arsyad Ayub Graduate Business School is the dean, which the dean is not here today, but you will definitely, inshallah, meet him during the induction or orientation day. Okay, soon. Okay, so our dean is Professor Dr. Sheikh Jamal Abdul Nasir, and we have the deputy dean, also not here today, but you're going to meet all of them during the orientation. Prof. Madia, Associate Professor Dr. Siti Zaleha Sahab. He is actually in charge. She is actually in charge for the academic. Okay, the Deputy Dean for Academic. So today I will introduce you with the academic team. Okay, which is I am the head of postgraduate studies. That is my name is Wahida Ahmad. Okay, so if you do have anything that you need to ask, you can ask any of these academic team. Yeah? Assisted by, we have two coordinators, which is Dr. Muhammad, Professor Madia, Dr. Muhammad Nizam Jaafar, who will be giving the short briefing right after this. And also we are having our Dr. Muhammad Firdaus, Muhammad Hatta, who will be in charge on master program, MBA and MIBF. Other than that, we have supporting staff. Okay, we have Encik Azami. Don't worry, you will see their photos later. We have Encik Azami on my right side, which is the executive officer. We have Puan Asia, also on my right side. Okay, Puan Asia. We have Cik Wafa, Miss Wafa, okay, on my left side. And we also have Encik Aidit. Okay, but Encik Aidit is not around for today because of family emergency. Okay, but I'm sure you will communicate with him very frequent after this. Okay, without further ado, okay, as I said, I congratulate all of you. Please listen carefully to the information, because I believe today information is very important information in terms of what you need to do as a very new or fresh first semester student. So I would like to call upon Dr. Muhammad Nizam, the Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Nizam Jaafar, the coordinator of the doctoral program, to give the briefing, and then followed by Dr. Muhammad Firdaus Muhammad Hatta. Okay, over to you, Dr. Nizam.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Thank you so much, Dr. Wahida. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good afternoon, everyone. Okay, so let me share my slide first. Can you see my slide? I hope everyone can see.
For my slide, still lag.
Lag. Okay. First, I would like to congratulate all of you for joining. For my briefing. It will be meant for doctoral program. Okay. So, but later after my presentation, then the briefing for master program will be done by Dr. Firdaus. Okay. So, first I would like to congratulate to all of you for managed to be accepted to join the AGBS doctoral program. Okay, so I think you have made a right choice, and I am talking with all the potential doctors. Okay, so I hope that you're going to start your journey, very challenging journey, but very interesting. Okay, so today I would like to share with you what are the process or some of the information which are very important for you to start your engagement with doctoral program. But this will be a very brief one, because the detail later we will share with you during the induction. Okay, so because we only have limited time, so the briefing will be very fast. Okay, so for your information, AAGBS have many key partners. Okay, so these are our key partners, and we also, our program has been created by MQA, ABS, and in the final stage of getting AACSB. This is very important because I want you to feel very confident that our program is being accredited, means that being recognized. Okay. These are the agenda of my briefing: the introduction, program structure, and other important matters. Okay. Before I begin, let me show you the structure of academic team, because this is very important, because you will liaise with all these very important person later. So for academic team, it is being led by Associate Professor Dr. Siti Zaliha Sahab as a Deputy Dean of Academic, and then Associate Professor Dr. Siti Zaliha is being assisted by Dr. Wahida as the Head Postgraduate. Okay, and under Dr. Wahida, we have two coordinator, which are myself, Dr. Muhammad Nizam, as the coordinator of doctoral program, and also Dr. Muhammad Firdaus, which is in charge of MDA and MIBF. So later, if you have any problem relate to doctoral program, please refer to me. And for MBA or MIBF, then you can refer to Dr. Firdaus. Okay. But if we still cannot solve the problem, perhaps you can refer to Dr. Wahida and also Dr. Siti Zaliha. Okay. So in terms of the supporting staff, we have Encik Azami. Okay, I think you need to meet. I think later Encik Azami is very important person, because if you want to deal with your result, your tuition fee, registration, everything, you should liaise with Encik Azami. Okay, I is being assisted by Cik Nurul Wafa Rusli. So for doctoral program, you need to liaise with Cik Nurul Wafa. Okay. So with regard to the course, the classes, and so on. But for master program, you can refer to Puan Nur Asia Omar. Okay, so she is very important. You want to know with regards to your classes, your whatever matter with regard to master. Okay, and for something to do with the classroom, with the operation, with the letter, maybe in the future you need letter to support you. For example, you want to conduct a research, you want a confirmation letter and so on, you can liaise with GID. Okay, so I will share with you this slide letter for your reference. So in the future, if you have if you need anything, then you can refer to this person. Okay. Okay. So for doctoral program, okay, for information, we have two programs. We have DBA, which is Doctor of Business Administration, and also we have PhD. PhD is stand for Doctor of Business Philosophy. Okay, so we have full-time and also part-time. Okay, for full-time, in Shah Alam, basically we combine full-time and part-time, having in the one class. Because we don't have many students, so we decide to combine the class. But for part-time, you have extra 2 semesters. That I will share with you in detail. Okay, so if you want to for DBA in Shah Alam, the classes will be conducted during the weekdays. During the weekdays, which is on 3 times a week. Okay, you can refer to the schedule in the website. To look at what are where is your class, where is your classes. Okay, for the sake of registration, okay, later you can go to your student portal. Okay, please choose DBA program, and the classes will be AA 901 SA1. AA 901 SA1. So that is the classroom. It will be the same classes for full-time and also part-time. Okay, so please register yourself. For those who have yet to register, okay, go to student portal, okay, pick DBA program, and for classroom will be AA 901 SA01. Okay, for PhD, okay, for PhD is the classes will be conducted during the weekdays. Okay, it is based on the modular site. For those who modular type, for those who have gone through the MBA program, okay, so it has the similar mechanism, okay, based on modular, whereby in one semester we have 3 classes, 3 modules. Okay, for the first 5 weeks, 1 module, and then followed by second module and third module. Okay, so we combine the class for full time and part time. Okay. So please also go and register your class, PhD AA 995, but for the classes will be AA 995 SA01, SA1. So that is the detail of your class in order if you want to register your class. AA 995 SA1. It is similar for part-time and also for full-time. Okay. Okay. So, later I will share more detail on this. Okay, so as I mentioned, the duration for PhD and DBA, okay, it is 6 semesters. Okay, this is the study plan for 6 semesters. But as we know, for DBA and PhD, you need to complete your thesis. Okay, for the first 3 semesters will be coursework, and then followed by your research. You are by your own, with your supervisor, so you need to complete your thesis lah. So in case you are unable to complete your thesis, you are allowed to extend up to 10 semesters. But I know that for this batch, everyone can finish within 6 semesters. Okay, but for part time, okay, the class is the same, but you are allowed to extend up to 12 semesters, the maximum duration. Okay, but for the study plan, if you look at your in the website and so on, the study plan will be 6 semesters. Okay, but in case you are unable to complete your thesis, you are allowed to extend it up to for full time is 10 semester, and for part-time, you have extra 12 semester. Okay? So this is basically the structure lah. So for DBA, basically you need to go through 3 semester for coursework, okay, and then do your DRP, defense proposal, and then do your research. So by default, by 6 semester, I hope that you can complete your thesis and earn your doctoral. Okay. For PhD, okay, you only have coursework for 2 semester only, okay, because you are required to write more comprehensive research. So you are given 4 semester to do your thesis, okay. By default, based on the study plan, by semester 6, you supposed to do your viva and completed it, okay. Why I mention this, because at least you can plan. Okay, so you are very busy for the first 3 semester for DBA, and then you can start by your own. For PhD, you only busy having to go through all the coursework for only 2 semester. Okay, and then you are by your own. You only need to liaise with your supervisor and make sure you complete your thesis by semester 6. But in case you are unable to complete it, we allow you to extend up to 10 semester for full time and 12 semester for part time. Okay, so this is basically your the courses for DBA. Okay, for semester 1, please bear in mind you are required to register this class MGT 917, MGT 918, and also BRM 917. Okay, so then but the detail I will explain later when we are having our orientation later. Okay. So this similar for PhD mixed mod. Okay. So you need to register 3 subjects: BRM 917, BRM 918, and also MGT 917. Okay. But the rest you will taken in the following semester, semester 2. So semester 3, 4, 5, and 6 will be on the research mode. Okay. There is no classes, but you need to attend certain activities to ensure that you are progress with your research. Okay, so I think this is not up to date, but you can refer to the latest resource person. Resource person means that the one who managed these courses. Okay, for example, for MGT 917, I think now we have changed the resource person. So these are the one who will manage this course. If you want to know anything about this subject, you can refer to that particular person. You can refer to the website. In the website, we list down the most current one, the detail who are the resource person for that particular subject. Okay. So when you complete your research, when you complete your coursework, then you are having a research journey. So you need to appoint your supervisor in semester 2. Okay, but later I will again remind you, by semester 2 you are required to appoint your supervisor. I don't want you to appoint your supervisor now, because along the way you will need to find you will basically finalize who are your supervisor. So that's why in semester 2 you are required to appoint your supervisor by semester 2. Okay, and then you need to defend your proposal in semester 3 by default. Ideally, you need to defend the proposal in semester 3, and you must submit your thesis by semester 6. Please bear in mind, even though this is a mixed mode, you have to attend the classes, but the final task that you need to do, you need to complete your thesis. You have to present it during viva, and you need to pass your viva. Then you'll be entitled the doctoral. So after this, if you complete this, then people will address you doctor lah. Okay, so that will be your doctoral journey. So during the research mode, okay, so even though there is no classes, but you are required to attend several activities, because this is to ensure that you are progress. Okay, example, you need to present in the colloquium. Okay, And then IPSIS also have organized many talk. Okay, you need to attend this talk. It's not a compulsory, but you are advised to join it. We also at AGBS also will organize certain seminar, okay, to enhance to improve your research skill, okay. And then you also are required to do your DRP, okay, during the coursework, during the research mode. And lastly but not least, you need to complete your thesis and perform your viva, okay, complete your viva. Okay, you have to defend your research. You have to defend whatever research that you do, okay, during the viva. Okay, once the examiner feel happy with your presentation and endorse you, make it pass, they will endorse that your thesis, your research is completed. So these are the journey lah for your doctoral and also PhD. Okay, but if you want to know more detail, okay, you can also visit our website. Okay, I share with you the link. So everything is here, everything are there. Okay, you can refer to the schedule, you refer to the resource person, you can refer to the lecturers. Okay, so everything are there. Okay, I cannot take you more time because we have a limited time here. Okay, so this is just a briefing one, brief explanation. The detail later I will share with you during the orientation. Okay, so I hand over back to Wahida. Okay, over to you, Wahida.
Thank you, Dr. Nizam, okay, for the explanation on the doctoral program, DBA and PhD. Before I pass to Dr. Firdaus here, I would like to inform all of you that we do have a Telegram group. This is where we share academic matters and information. Probably Dr. Nizam can share the link for the doctoral Telegram group, so that before you leave today, you can join, and later it will be easier for you to get information from us. And Dr. Firdaus later will share the link for master Telegram group. Okay. So thank you again, Dr. Nizam. I would like to now call upon Dr. Muhammad Firdaus Muhammad Hatta, the coordinator of MBA and MIBF program. Please, Dr. Firdaus.
Tutup dulu. Okey. Okey. Buka yang ni dengan buka yang ni. Buka ini. Ya. Tak apalah. Slide. Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Innalhamdulillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi. First of all, congratulations to all students. So and welcome to Arsyad Ayub Graduate Business School UITM. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bikum. So I am Muhammad Firdaus Muhammad Hatta. So your MBA, MIBF as well as FOSIF coordinator. So inshallah, so as what been presented by Dr. Nizam, DBA and a PhD program, inshallah, I'm going to cover two programs, MBA and MIBF. Okay, so this is actually things that I'm going to cover today, and inshallah, the detail, I'm going to see you on induction day. Okay. So okay, so this is actually okay, this is actually the programs that offered by Arsyad Ayub Graduate Business School, MBA and MIBF, DBA and a PhD already presented by Dr. Nizam. So I'm focusing on the MBA and MIBF. So for the MBA program, so you do have three options actually. Yeah. The first one, AA 700 for full-time student. So this one is actually the classes conducted during weekdays. Yeah. So the working hours from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then again, AA 700. This one is evening track. Yeah. So also conducted, yeah, during weekdays, but the classes from 6:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Yeah? And then we do have another option. It is AA 701. This one is actually executive track. Yeah. So the classes conducted during weekend on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. And then for MIBF, yeah, MIBF we do have two modes. Yeah. The first one AA 705.
706.
AA 706 full-time student, yeah, conducted during weekends, 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then for working people, yeah, in case they enroll AA 706 part-time mode of study, so the classes conducted, yeah, during weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So this is actually the master program, yeah, offered by Akshay Ayub Creative Business School. Okay, so this is actually academic calendar 2022-4. Yeah, so October lah, yeah, October 2022. So in terms of the you may download the academic calendar. But for your information, the specific calendar for postgraduate program, as far as I'm concerned, not issued yet by the IPSIS. Yeah, but so I just based on the general calendar. Yeah, as you can see over here. Yeah, the pendaftaran. This one is actually new intake registration. Yeah, starting from September 12th. Yeah, until October 7th. Yeah, so if you can see over here, this one already been revised by the IPSIS. It is no longer 25th September, but it is already 7 October. Yeah, so you may download lah, yeah, from the link that been provided over here. Yeah, okay. Okay, this one is a screen pendaftaran pelajar baru, ya, new student registration. So you may log on as at the link given, ya. So and you may key in, yeah, all the information requested by the system. Yeah, okay. As well as PhD and DBA. So it covers all program lah, yeah, MBA, MIBF, DBA, and PhD. Thank you, Dr. Nizam. Okay, this one is actually semester deferment, yeah, penangguhan pendaftaran. So I just read through lah, yeah, the 2 point over here, yeah. Calon yang tidak dapat mendaftar pada sesi semasa boleh memohon penangguhan pendaftaran ke sesi hadapan. For those, yeah, who already received full offer from UiTM, yeah. So and in case they intend to defer their registration, March 2023, they may do so. So you just click on the link given and just provide all the information, yeah. So this is actually the link lah, yeah. Okay, and you may generate the new offer letter, yeah, also provided by the system. Yeah? Okay. And then in terms of the course registration, yeah, so you may do it, yeah, via student portal. So in 3 simple steps, yeah. The first one, you just identify your group, yeah, and then log in to iStudent portal, and then register courses. Yeah, so and I do believe that all of you semester 1, so please register accordingly. And as far as I'm concerned, please make sure, yeah, the code that you register, yeah, as what been stated in your offer letter, yeah, whether it is AA 700 full-time or part-time, AA 701 executive track, AA 706 full-time or part-time, as well as for DBA and PhD program. Yeah. So the course registration is due on 30th October 2022. Okay, so the course registration actually, please make sure, choose the correct program codes lah, according to your offer letter, and do not switch to other group in the middle of this semester. So as you can see on the screen over here, two program, MBA and MIBF. So these two programs be divided into 5 MBA 3 modes, MIBF 2 modes of program. Yeah, for MBA full time, we do have 3 groups actually. AA 700, 1 AF, BF, and CF. And then evening track, we do have 2 groups, AA 700, 1 PA and PB. MBA executive track, we do have 2 groups, 701, 1A and 1B, whereas for MIBF, full-time and part-time, we do have only 1 group, 1AF and 1A. So please make sure when you register, please make sure you follow your group accordingly. Okay, I will respond all the questions once I completed my presentation. Okay, for your information, those who enroll MIBF, Master of Islamic Banking and Finance, so in case you are not coming from Islamic Banking, Islamic Finance, no Sharia track, you are required. I repeat, you are required to enroll FOSIF. FOSIF stands for Fundamental of Sharia in Islamic Finance. So this one, this is actually executive program. It is open for everyone, but for MIBF student, non-Sharia, Islamic Banking and Islamic Finance, you are required to enroll FOSIF. So in terms of the registration, it is conducted manually. So the academic office is going to identify who are they required to sit for FOSIF, and inshallah, we're going to email the list of students, and so the student, they have to fill in the form and email it back to Puan Asiah lah, Puan Asiah going to be PIC for the FOSIF registration, inshallah. So this is actually the flow of the registration. So the registration is not done online. It is you have to register manually. So probably this one, the slide that I share over here is not, it is not clear. Can I share slide to me? Escape. Stop sharing. Okay, this one is a registration flow chart. So first of all, those who are identified to register for FOSIF, you have to fill up the form, and then the payment is 1,200 ringgit Malaysia. So this 1,200 ringgit Malaysia, most of the time, you have to settle before you sit for the exam. So in terms of the payment, so this actually the particulars, yeah, when you make the payment, yeah, so the account name, account number, yeah, as well as in terms of in case you are MIBF student, so you have to state, yeah, you are MIBF student lah, or AAUS student, yeah. And then you enroll the program. So the program going to be conducted just within first 5 weeks, yeah, every Friday, and the exam is MCQ, yeah, multiple choice question. It does not have any other assessment, yeah, assignment, presentation, no. It just you sit for the MCQ examination, and inshallah, yeah, once you pass, yeah, you're going to be awarded executive program lah, ya, first fundamental of Sharia in Islamic finance. Let me share. Okay, that's all for FOSIF. And then this one is in terms of your school fee, yeah, yeah, as what been issued by the UITM. So tarikh pembayaran, tarikh akhir pembayaran yuran, ya, fasa 1. So the deadline for the school fee is for phase 1 is on November 4, yeah, and the second one, yeah, is on 27 February 2023. So I really hope that you pay attention, yeah, in terms of the school fee payment, because in case you fail to do so, yeah, so there are consequences that you're going to face. Yeah, the first one, yeah, being barred from entering classes. Yeah, you are unable to access your result, yeah, at the end of the semester. Yeah, and finally you're going to be given GT status, yeah, gugur taraf. Yeah, okay. And then in terms of in case, yeah, you are the scholarship recipient or KWSP, please update your status with bursary, yeah, zone 60, yeah, HEP building. And then fees deferment application via e-deferment, yeah, okay. Okay, this is actually the links that you may refer to, yeah, for the MBA. So MBA, this one is actually evening, yeah, evening track. The classes conducted during weekend, Saturday and Sunday. You just click the link, and then it going to lead you to the specific website, yeah, as well as MIBF for safe, yeah, as well as you may refer to the IPSIS website. Okay, so for please, yeah, I really hope that you may join our Telegram group, yeah. So every single information, yeah, we're going to post on the group, yeah. So you may scan the QR code over here, or you just click on the link given over here. But this one is just for master program. So we do have two different Telegram group. Yeah, the first one for master program, MIBF and MBA, and the second one for DBA and PhD. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is actually as what been presented by Dr. Nizam. Yeah, we do have Encik Muhammad Azami, Aidit Sherry, Puan Nur Asia, and Cik Nur Wafa. So going to assist you, yeah, anything related to your studies, inshallah. Yeah, so they are very friendly actually. Yeah, inshallah.
Super friendly.
Super friendly. Yeah, super friendly. Yeah, admin support team. Okay, so before I conclude, yeah, I just want to leave you with one hadith, yeah, as what been pronounced by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yeah, innamal a'malu binniyah wa innamal imri'in ma nawa. Faman kanat hijratuhu ila Allah wa rasulih, fa hijratuhu ila Allah wa rasulih. Wa man kanat hijratuhu ila dunya lidunya yusibuha aw imra'atin yatazawwajuha, fa hijratuhu ila ma hajara ilaih. Yeah, the messenger of Allah said, the value of an action depends on the intention behind it. Yeah, a man will be rewarded only for what he intended. The immigration of one who immigrate for the sake of Allah and His Messenger is for the sake of Allah and His Messenger. And the immigration of one who immigrate for gaining a worldly advantage or for marrying a woman is for what he has immigrated. So I really hope that all students here, you do have your own intention. Number one is to fulfill the will of God. That is to to be knowledgeable people, yeah, in terms of to get promoted to the high level, yeah. So that is number two, number three, number four, and so on and so forth. But number one is to fulfill the will of God. So this is the lesson that we can learn from one of the hadith as pronounced by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, that's all, yeah, for the MBA and MIB program. So kita tengok ada dalam chat tadi.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Firdaus, for the briefing to MBA and MIBF students. Before I open for the Q&A, I am very, very sure that there will be one question that everybody would like to ask, which is related to the mode of delivery for this semester. Okay, so before I open for question, let me inform for this semester 2022-4, okay, October 2022, the mode of delivery for all AAGBS program is blended learning. Blended means there will be a mix between online as well as face-to-face or physical class. So how much there will be for this semester, that might not be applicable for the coming semester, for the next semester or next year. But for this semester, we have decided that your class will be 40% face-to-face, while the remaining 60% will be online. How do you know which weeks or which class is going to be face-to-face or online? You can refer to our website. We call it a semester design. Okay, we will share the link as well after this. Cik Wafa will share the link. Okay, we call it semester design. You go to our website, open the semester design, identify what is your group, okay, your grouping, and you can check which week or which class is going to be held online and which one is going to be held face-to-face. If your class is going to be held online, then your lecturer will contact you. Okay, your lecturer will contact you either directly or they will email it to you, the link, so that you can join the online class. Okay, after that, when you meet your lecturer face-to-face, you can discuss further with your lecturer. Okay, so that is basically the delivery mode for this semester. So make sure that you know your group, not just for your registration, but also so that you know which semester design, which timetable that you need to refer. Okay, and other than that, we will also share with you, okay, today, apart from the semester design, we will also share with you the timetable or the class schedule. So you just check the one that is relevant to you. Okay, we share the link, click your grouping, your class, so that you can refer to the right schedule. And how do you know which group you're going to be in? Okay, especially for MBA, as you can see, Dr. Firdaus has shared. For full time, we have group A, B, and C. For evening track, we have group A and B. Same goes for executive mode, we have group A and B. So how do you know? We will share with you the list of your name with the group right after this. Okay, in between, while we are having a Q&A session, we will share that in the chat. We will also email for those who probably not everybody are here. Okay, so that you can check which group you are assigned to, and please register and refer accordingly for the timetable as well as for the semester design. Okay, so that would be for the grouping. And we will also share with you in the chat today the link for the Telegram. Dr. Firdaus has already shared the QR code. Okay, we will share, remember, different group for doctoral and master program. Okay, do not join the wrong group because you will get the wrong information later. Okay, because DBA and PhD information might not be relevant to master student program. Same goes to the other way around. So please choose the right link for you to register. Just register one of them. Yeah, I guess that are the important thing that you need to know. I think it's best for me and for us to open for the Q&A session. Should you have any, to clarify if there is any things that you are not clear with. Please. You can straight away unmute your mic, or you can type in the chat if you do have problem with your mic. Or else you can share straight away using your mic. Anyone?
Okay, there is a lot of question in the chat. Okay, so maybe while waiting, some of you would like to ask question. I will try to answer a few questions here. Okay, so this session will be recorded and we will share with you the recorded one later. How can I get the slide? Yes, we will share with you the slide as well. Okay.
Via email.
Via email. The email is based on what you register whenever you make the application. So make sure that you enter, you give us the same email lah, because we based on that email that you give to us. Okay. So I think the question on the link for Telegram BBA, I think we have shared with you. Okay. Here. When is the orientation? The orientation is supposed to be on the 22nd of October, which is on Saturday. Okay, it's only in the morning session, only half day. Okay, because in the afternoon you have classes. You have class.
The orientation will be held face to face here in AAGPS, Arsyad Ayub Graduate Business School. Half day on 22nd of October. Because in the afternoon, for those who have a modular class, you're going to have class at 2 p.m. Okay? Any other question, Dr. Nisa?
How do the class be conducted, online or offline? I think Dr. Wahida already mentioned it. Okay? For the FOSIF registration, it is only compulsory for the MIBF program. Yes. Because for those who have background in Islamic banking or Islamic finance, it is not required, because semester 1 you already advanced level. Okay, for those who don't have any background in Islamic banking, so that's why you are required to attend this FOSIF. It's only the foundation. Okay, so
for FOSIF, we will identify those who are supposed to enroll for FOSIF, and this FOSIF will incur additional costs. Okay, which as mentioned or explained by Dr. Firdaus, you will have to do it manually. You have to contact the office, you have to register, you have to make payment, sit for the class and sit for the assessment. For those MIBF students, please check your email to see whether you are required to attend or to enroll for FOSIF class. Okay, so that we will check and determine before next week.
May I add? So actually this is we have simplified it, because before this, you have to take extra semester. For those who don't have any background in finance, you are required. You have to be extra semester. But now we make it as the
it
concurrent. So mean that you can save lah. You can graduate same time with those who have the background of Islamic finance. If not, then you supposedly based on previous punya student, for those who don't have any background, means that you will graduated will be late by one semester. Yeah.
Okay. This one for the FOSIF, as what been asked by Nur Shalina. So it is only compulsory for MIBF program. Okay, this one is already for MIBF, but it is open for all. Yeah. But for MIBF student, non-Sharia, not Islamic banking, not Islamic finance, you are required. It is compulsory for you. Yeah. But the rest, in case you want to join, you are mostly welcome. Yeah.
The cost is very minimal, and you will be given a certificate just in case later on your work would require the knowledge on the fundamental of Islamic banking and finance.
Okay, and then question, is there any credit transfer for MBA? At this moment, we don't apply any credit transfer. Okay? So you need to take all the subject, even though you already taken the subject before, because this is not the same. That one will be, the knowledge will be the same, but in terms of assessment, in terms of the evaluation, maybe it's different. So there is no credit transfer. Okay.
Sorry, doctor. I want to ask something. How
Yes,
if I
please.
want to change? How if I want to change my mode from the full time to a part time, or maybe I want to change my group?
Okay, the first question, how do you change your full-time to part-time? If you wanted
And
to do
also,
that, you have
Mhm.
to decide very soon. That means today lah, today or tomorrow. Please contact Encik Azami. We have introduced just now the academic staff. Okay, Encik Azami will be the one who can assist you with that. But you have to do that very soon. Okay, once everything has been registered in IPSIS, it will be very difficult for you to change mode or change other things later. Second, your question with regards how do you change your group? The answer is you are not allowed to change your group. Okay, unless if you change your mode. Okay, if you are still in the same mode, for example, full time, if you are assigned for group C, then you need to register for group C unless if there is any direction given from us, then only you can change group. Okay, so that the reason why we do that is because of we want to ensure that the numbers of students for each group is balanced, or else some group might have a very limited numbers of students while some group have overflows numbers of students. And this semester we have a face-to-face classes, physical classes. Therefore, we have to make sure that each group does not exceed the capacity for each class. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Okay. One more question, doctor. How if I can attend face-to-face class because currently I at Sabah.
We do have students from Sabah, Sarawak, Kelantan. Yeah, I'm not sure. Are you a full-time student or part-time student?
I'm registered for full-time student because previous my bachelor degree from UiTM also conduct by online full-time. Full-time online classes. So I guess if I
Okay, Tasha.
yeah, doctor.
Like I said, we do have a full-time student from Sabah, Sarawak. That is why what we want you to do, go and check the semester design. Okay, if you are a full-time student, you're going to have 6 out of 14 class to be conducted physically, which means you go and check the semester design, you need to plan. Say that semester 1 student will have online class in week 1. So that means you have no problem. But in week 2 and 3, you will have a physical class. That means you have to come to Shah Alam. You have to arrange your transportation and accommodation for that particular week. You do not need to be here for the rest or for the whole semester, but you have to plan for the scheduled physical class. This is what your part, you have to plan for that. 6 times out of 14 times as per stated in the semester design. This is why the lecturers are not allowed to change the physical class schedule to other weeks, because if you have 5 class for full time, all the 5 class in week 2 will be conducted physically. Okay, so that means you need to be here for the whole week so that you can attend the physical class for all the 5 courses that you register for full-time student. Is that clear, Tasha?
Yeah, that's clear, doctor. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, Doctor.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, I just want to double confirm for PhD part-time, the classes will be held during weekends, right? Both Saturday and Sunday?
Correct, you are right. Okay, the class will be Saturday afternoon, 2 to 6, and Sunday morning, 9 to 1 p.m.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Unless if there is any changes, that will be between you and your lecturer later. Okay, you will have to discuss, the lecturer will have to discuss with all students later if there is any changes as what we have stated just now.
All right,
Okay,
thank you, thank you.
Assalamualaikum,
Question for-
Doctor.
Waalaikumsalam.
Yeah, hi. My name is Nurul Izwani and I'm taking part-time master business admin. So my question is that for the evening track, does it will be held daily during the weekend?
Okay, for evening track, okay, MBA, your class will be weekdays, which is on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 6:30 until 10 p.m. Every week, okay, every week, unless it's semester break lah. For 14 weeks, you're gonna have Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday evening class. Okay, and again, you will have to check your semester design, which week that you need to come physical class and which week the lecturer will conduct an online class. Is that clear,
Thank you.
Nurul?
Yes, thank you, Doctor.
Assalamualaikum Dr. Wahida and Dr. Nizam.
Waalaikumsalam.
I'm Husni here. I have a question for DBA. I noticed there is a quite number of students, 36 of them, and we are sharing one group only. Am I right? And one class? Same class?
Yes, for DBA, for now, we only have one group. Which
Okay.
the class for DBA will be very similar to evening track just now. Your class in Shah Alam, okay, as long as you register as Shah Alam student, DBA
Okay.
class will be conducted in the evening, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Okay, all right. Thanks.
Okay.
Hi, Dr. Wahida, Lin here.
Hi, Lin.
Sir, quick confirmation, two questions. Number one, when will the induction be? And number two, when will the confirmed lecturers for the modules be announced?
Okay. First, the induction day, tentatively, I would say, because the orientation is conducted under HEP, High Ehwal Pelajar, okay, student affair. Okay, but we will be there to supply information. Tentatively, the date will be on the 22nd of October, okay, 2022, which is on Saturday morning, okay, half day until noon. Okay, so that is the orientation day. We will share with you the information. That is why we need you to join the Telegram so that any latest information we will share via the Telegram, of course, email as well.
It is meant for all, doctoral and also MBA.
Okay, the orientation is for all. Okay, all programs, so all AAGBS students, especially new students. And your second question just now, when we would release the name of the lecturer. As you can see in the website, we already released the timetable, the schedule, without the lecturer name. Okay, so you will get to know your lecturer once you go to your very first class of each course. That is a surprise from us to you. Okay, all the lecturer, you do not need to worry, are all experienced lecturer. Okay, they are all qualified lecturers. So regardless of which group, which class, you do not need to worry who the lecturer is. And your job is to attend the first class, and that will be, you're going to have a session with your lecturer, probably ta'aruf or introduction session. Okay,
Understood.
but you might know your lecturer before that if it is an online class, because your lecturer might share the link with you. Okay, so that is another means for you to get to know. Just in case, okay, your first class is online, just in case, and until the schedule, let's say class you is another 1 hour, you have not gotten any link from anyone, please contact the office. Okay, please contact the office just in case your name is left over or missing from the list. Don't wait until you end of the class. Okay, contact us so that we can connect you with the lecturer if necessary before the class. Is that your concern, Lynn?
Yeah, you've answered my follow-up question. Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, welcome.
Hello, Assalamualaikum Doktor. My name is Fatul Roslan. Okay, I want to ask about the evening track for the MBA student for part-time. So, I from Johor. So, how I want to attend for the class face-to-face if we are in the evening track?
Okay, my answer would be very similar to our friends from Sabah or Sarawak just now. Okay, you have to plan. We try to make it once a week, once a month or twice a month. Okay, so have a look at the semester design first and see if you can plan from that. Okay, because of the courses or the program that you enroll is not ODL. The program that you enroll, the degree or the scroll that you will obtain is a conventional mode, which is the value is different if you enroll for ODL program that is 100% face-to-face. It is a requirement from the KPT for us to have at least 60%, at most 60% online. If we go beyond that, then we might jeopardize the MQA accreditation as explained by Dr. Nizam just now. So that is why, okay, the face-to-face class have to be conducted and we go for 40% face-to-face this semester. As I said, next semester it might be deferred. Therefore, you will have to plan how are you going to come here if necessary or when we plan for the physical class. If you do have any more question with regards to that, you may contact me or Dr. Firdaus, okay, so that we can talk about it. We look at your case case by case because generally that is my answer to those who ask how. You need to plan. As a student, you need to plan how you're going to attend the physical class. Okay, Fatin?
Okay, thank you, Doctor. Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Welcome.
Doctor, I have a question.
Yes, Shazrin?
For MBA student full-time, do we need to register our course manually or we already registered by the system?
Okay, that is a very good question, Shazrin. And this is applied for everybody, not just MBA full-time or MIBF or DBA or PhD. Everybody, full-time or part-time. The one that you did via e-registration is student registration, not course registration. Do not confuse. There are two different things. Student registration, you register once, only. Okay, only once, which is during your first semester. Course registration, you have to do it every semester. Okay, how do you register your course registration? You may refer to Dr. Firdaus' slide later, which is you go to your student portal, okay, and you register your course according to the grouping that we have shared earlier. And okay, it is also your responsibility as a student. Once we close the course registration date, okay, you can check. You have to check when is the time frame, because after that you won't be able to access your student portal for course registration. But once it is closed, it is your responsibility to validate your registration. Because if you don't, the system might automatically keep your name even though you said you have registered, and suddenly you see that during the examination, the lecturer cannot find your name. They cannot key in your marks. So that is why you need to validate your registration. You can check later from IPSIS calendar when is the date for add and drop courses, and then when is the date for course validation. Okay, this is very important. The course registration is not only for course that have classes. Okay, tadi for PhD and DBA, semester 1, 2, 3 you have class, but semester 4 you don't have class. Does not mean that you do not need to register your course, even though you do not need to attend for classes. You still need to register your code according to the semester. Which one? Later during the orientation, we will share you the program structure. what course that you need to register for semester 1, what course that you need to register for semester 2 onwards. So you will register your course accordingly. Does that answer your question, Shazri?
Yes, doctor. Thank you.
Okay.
Also, doctor, for students, is there any parking allocated for MBA student under Arsyad Ayub?
For now, there is no student parking. I mean, you cannot park nearby the building, but there are student parking which is, I think, Padang Kawat or somewhere nearby the Pusat Islam. Okay, so that are the place. Therefore, if you are driving, then you need to plan or allocate certain allowance of time for you to come to the AAGBS building. If you are a part-time student, which means you are weekend class, you are having weekend class or evening class, it is okay for you to park nearby the building, AAGBS building, because of it is after hour. But for full-time, during working hours, you are not allowed to park where they allocate the parking for staff only. Is that clear?
Yes, doctor. Thank you.
And make sure you get the sticker for student, yeah, for your car or for your vehicle. Okay, get the, I think everything you can apply via your student portal, and you need to make payment and so on, yeah. Anything else?
Hi, doctor. I'm Chen. Hi. I'm from China. So I'm wondering if my PhD course is online or face to face.
Okay. Thank you for the question, Chen. Are you still in China?
Yes. I'm working currently.
Do you have any intention to come anytime soon? To come to Malaysia?
Because for now, it's a bit difficult for me to, go abroad. So I was wondering if it's online course or I have to go there.
Okay, Chen.
Yes.
For international student, okay, the ministry, the ministry allowed us to conduct a hybrid session. Okay, which means for your class, since semester you won't be able to come to Malaysia, your class will be conducted hybrid, which means during the physical session, you can be online like what we are doing now, today. Okay. Students will be around here, but some students, especially those who are from China or overseas, because of you are international student, you are allowed to join online.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
But make sure that you keep in touch with your lecturer so that you get the link every time the lecturer will have a physical class. I'm afraid they forgot to share the link because the rest of the student will be physical.
Okay.
So
Thank
get
you,
in touch
doctor.
with your lecturer. Okay, thank you, Chen.
Okay, thank you, doctor.
Welcome. Any other question?
Hello, Doctor. Assalamualaikum. I'm Shalina.
Waalaikumsalam.
One candidate for DBA students. Doctor, I just want to know how we can get like a full of our tuition fees every semester, because right now we are actually searching for our financial assistance, and some of these financial institution asking for every semester of specific fees. So how the procedure we want to get these kinds of tuition fees for every semester? Thank you,
Okay,
Doctor.
Shalina. Just for you and the rest, information. Okay, we do not share the detail of the fee because that is a classified document. Can you off your mic? Okay. However, what you can do, you can refer to the website. That is the rough amount of the total fee that we charge for the student. We can also share with you, upon request. because like I said, it is confidential and classified. Upon request, you can contact us. Okay, you can contact us. Us means if you're talking about doctoral, Dr. Nizam or me. If you're talking about master, you can contact me or Dr. Firdaus. Okay, state the justification why do you need that with evidence. Say that you want to hand it over to Mara, then you provide us some documentation saying that you are applying for scholarship or perhaps a loan, yeah, financing. And then we will have a look, either it is possible for us to share with you with that justification. Just take note that the fee is not fixed every semester. One, your fee are divided by two. That is your tuition fee, and another one is we have another general fee. Those fees, okay, will change or may change from semester to semester. Even though we might share you a rough amount of fee, okay, the one that you requested, but it may change in the future. Okay, that is subject to changes from at all time. And again, depending on the credit that you register, your tuition fee will also change every semester. Okay, so that is the reason we cannot share everything to everyone, because you might get a mislead information later. You might share the wrong information with other people. So every time you need that, okay, for the right reason, you contact us personally so that we have a look at that case by case. Is that okay?
Okay, thank you so much, Doctor, for your clear explanation. Thank you.
Welcome. Any more? In the chat, perhaps?
There is a question from Kuzarin Muhammad. He said that I have registered for the DBA program and paid my fee with credit card on 27th of September. But until today, student portal still show unpaid bill, even though my card has been charged. So I think you can show your evidence that you have made the payment and bring it to the our bendahari.
Bursary.
To show that you have made the payment. Okay.
Because with regard to fee, we at the faculty, we cannot see, we only can see whether you paid or unpaid. But the rest or the detail of the fee, we cannot really see in terms of the process. You need to deal directly with the bursary, okay, provide them evidence, but you can CC your communication with us, Cik Azami. Okay, CC your communication so that in case there is no response or in case there is any issue, we are aware of that.
Okay.
I have a question, Doctor. Sorry. Yeah, tak apa, you start first.
Yeah. Sorry, my name is Arif. Okay, selamat petang. Saya nak tanya for the examination, when the examination will be done, and do the examination will done during weekdays or weekend?
Okay, thank you Arif for the question. You are student from which program, which mode?
I'm from MBA evening track, part-time.
Okay. First, okay, please note, AAGBS do not have examination. What we have is called final assessment. And this final assessment may vary from one course to another course. One might have, a very traditional assessment, written assessment. One might have case study assessment. Okay, that's why we don't call it examination. Instead, it is a final assessment. So your question, when it will be conducted? Okay, for evening track, full-time student, those who have 14 weeks. Okay, so a 14 week for all courses that you registered. Okay, the final assessment normally will be conducted either in week 12, 13 or 14. Okay, week 12, 13 or 14. Okay, your lecturer will announce it normally in the very first class. They will let you know, these are the lesson plan. So this is when you're going to have your midterm assessment. This is when you're going to have your final assessment as well as the deadline for your assignment. Okay, so your assessment, you're going to have 30% final assessment, the remaining 70% is continuous assessment. Okay, so that is for those who have a 14-week class. For those who have a modular class is weekend class. Okay, weekend class, Dr. Nizam already mentioned, for the first 5 weeks or 4 weeks, you are going to have your first course. Okay, which means all the assignment, all the assessment for that particular one course will be conducted within that 5 weeks. Okay. Once you are done with that course, then you close book for the course, you will open a new book for a new course for your second course for the next 5 weeks. And you will do all the assessment for that course within that 5 or 4 weeks. So that is how or when we will conduct the final assessment. In general, the final assessment is not common. It is not common. It will be different from one class to another class, one mode to another mode. Of course, based on the same standard. Okay, but the question will be different because the time for each class assessment will be different. Is that
Thank you,
clear?
Doctor. Yeah, thank you, Doctor.
Okay,
Assalamualaikum Dr. Wahidah and Dr. Nizam.
can we have Izwani just now first, Husni, before?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Doctor. Yeah, I have a question. Let's say if we will have an online class, so the link for the online class will be emailed to us, right? Before the class?
Yeah.
Okay, Izwani. Depending on the lecturer, some lecturer they will use our LMS, which we call UFuture. Okay, UFuture is the online database for you to actually sign for your attendance, for you to submit for your assignment, for you to check the teaching and learning material. Okay, so that is why it is very important for you to register your course. If you don't register your course just now, you won't be able to access your UFuture. That is one. However, some of the lecturers are not preferred to use UFuture. They might prefer to use Google Classroom. They might prefer to use other platform to share their information. Some might share via email prior to the class. Some might share via WhatsApp during the class, depending. Okay, so I cannot give a standard answer for every class, but there will be different way for each lecturer to convey the materials to their lecturer. This is what you can ask during your very first class with the lecturer. Is that clear, Izwani?
Yes, okay. Thank you very much, Doctor.
For the attendance, for the attendance, please make sure you sign your attendance using UFuture. Regardless your lecturer using Google Classroom or other platform, you must log in. Okay, when you have, regardless of ODL, regardless of physical class, your attendance will be taken via UFuture. Okay, so this is a compulsory for students and lecturers, okay, to store their attendance information. Okay, Izwani?
Okay, Doctor. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Husni?
Yeah, sorry, Dr. Huda, I interrupt just now. Actually, I can ask this separately, but do you foresee in the near future, or for example, next year, are we expecting to have a face-to-face viva or defense proposal, or similar like previous semester via online?
Okay, I cannot say this because this is always depends on the direction of the universities, the direction of the KPT. Okay, but what I can share, we might not, okay, very less likely that we are going back to 100% face-to-face. Less likely. I'm not saying impossible, but less likely we are going for 100% face-to-face, but the percentage may change from one semester to another different semester. Okay, maybe because last semester we have 30-70. So this semester we have 40-60. Next semester we might have 50-50 or maybe another different percentage, which we will announce based on the current information that we have from the talk.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Dr. Wahidah.
Welcome. Any other question?
Okay, we have a question from the chat from Fadli. Okay, regarding the fee, I have registered last March and have deferred to this intake and changed mode from full-time to part-time. But the fee that is billed from March is still on e-finance. Do I have to check this with IPSIS?
No, it's a bursary.
So you
Okay,
can...
first you need to check your status. You said that you changed your mode. Check if it is already activated. Once you change your mode, you have to go to your student portal and regenerate your bill because the fee for full-time and part-time student very much differ. Okay, so even though you have paid partial of it or you have paid for the full-time, you still need to regenerate the fee and the bursary will net the amount that you need to pay if you have paid for your full-time last semester. Okay, so the one that you need to contact, okay, once you have verified your, you generated the new bill, okay, you can contact the bursary. If your bill is not yet generated, your status is not yet changed, then you can contact Encik Azami. Okay, contact Encik Azami to see what is your current status in terms of your changing mode. Once the status is confirmed, you can see if you can generate your bill. If you cannot, then you contact the bursary. That is the process. Is that okay? Siapa tadi? Who's that?
Fadli.
Fazrin.
Fadli.
Okay.
Okay. Should we proceed or because there is so many questions? But whatever answer, I think we already answer it directly or indirectly. Okay. So we have at what time, Aida?
Maximum is at 2.
Oh, at 2. So
now is 1:20. Okay. If we do have any more questions, then we can try to answer. But if you don't, we can end the session because I know that some of you are actually working. This is your lunch time, yeah. We really appreciate your attendance. Wafa, do we have attendance form? Ada tak for today? Tak ada. Okay. Anyway, any more question from the student?
Hello, Assalamualaikum. I'm Aisyah. I'm taking part-time for MBA.
Yes, Aisyah?
Yeah, I just reviewed the timetable, right? For semester 1, I see there's a 2 group, but then for semester 2 is 3 groups. So that means every semester we need to register, right?
Okay, Aisyah, in your case, for this semester, you don't refer to the semester 2 or 3 group. You just refer to semester 1 group, which is we have evening track or weekend, Aisyah?
Weekend.
Weekend. We have 2 groups, AA 701 1A and AA 701 1B. You just look at that either group A or group B depending on the list that we will share. Okay, you check your name, Aisyah, and check on the right side, the last column, either you belong to 1A or 1B. Just refer to that particular timetable. Next semester, when you go to your semester 2, then your group will change, which is AA 701 2A or 2B. Okay?
Okay, understand.
The alphabetical is for your grouping A or B. The numbers is your semester.
Okay, understand. My second question, because I see the timetable, there is like Saturday, there is a class on evening, and then Sunday is a morning class. So do we need to attend both class or either one?
You need to attend both classes because okay, for each module, you're going to have 5 weeks, as you can see from the timetable. 5 weeks, 4 hours Saturday, 4 hours Sunday. So that means you're going to have 8 hours per week. 8 hours times 5 weeks. In total, one course, you're going to sit for 40 hours for one module. Okay, that would include the assignment, the presentation, the assessment. Everything for that particular course will be done in that 40 hours.
Okay, understand. Thank you, Doctor.
Okay.
Hello, Doctor. Assalamualaikum.
Yes, Waalaikumsalam, Idris.
Okay, hi. My name is Idris. I would like to ask two questions. Number one, is there any compulsory number of attendance that we have to attend for classes? Because for MBA part time or any courses part time, for some students who have difficulties to come to class. So is there any compulsory number? And if we do not reach the amount of number that we should go to class, then what is the action will be taken?
Okay, that is your first question, yeah? Basically because of we do not have the final assessment. Okay, if undergraduate, they do have minimum numbers of percentage that they have to attend, or else they cannot sit for the final examination. Okay, but we only have final assessment. But okay, remember I said 70% is continuous assessment, which will be conducted in any day, in any week. Okay? If you don't attend any of the class, you might miss partial of your assessment, which will affect your 70%. Okay, and your passing mark for your course is 65%. Okay, if you get less than 65%, that means you did not pass the course. You have to repeat the course next semester. Okay, so even though there's no requirement saying that you need to attend certain percentage of class, but you do not know, some lecturer, they might give you a pop quiz, they might give you a sudden test, they might give you a sudden assessment. Okay, because of 70% will come throughout the semester. Okay, is that clear, Idris?
Yes, very clear. Thank you so much. And
Your second question?
Yeah, the second question for MBA part time, are we going to be divided into any kind of group, WhatsApp or Telegram group for our batch, according to our batch or group lah?
Okay, we have one group for master, one group for doctoral. That is Telegram. Everybody will be there. Every semester, every different part of student will be there. Second, once you go to your class, once you meet your lecturer, normally you're going to have your own group for that particular class. For instance, you register for MGT 783. Okay, you meet your lecturer and then lecturer will say, okay, let's have one WhatsApp group. You will have one. Either you're going to have one group for your own batch, it's up to you. If the rest of the students are okay with that and you would like to have it, you can have it, you can organize it on your own, but not under academy.
Alright, thank you so much.
Salam and hi, from MBA Executive. I have already did a course registration before this briefing session, and I choose Group A, which is AA70113. But on the group list provided just now, I'm on Group B. Do I need to change my group as to the portal?
Okay, thank you for the question. The answer is yes. Please change your group according to the designated group, and please do not mix. Yeah. Say that you need to register for 5 courses, make sure all the 5 courses you register in the same group. If group A, all 5 will be in group A. If group B, all 5 will be group B. Same goes next semester when you go to semester 2. If you belong to group B, please register to group B when you go for a new, when you go for semester 2, semester 3 and so on. Okay. Okay. Please fill in the attendance links. Yeah, we already put it in the chat. We would like to know who attended the session today and who did not attend the session.
Assalamualaikum, Doctor.
Waalaikumsalam, Ain.
Okay, so my name is Ain and I'm a full-time student of MBA. So I have a question regarding the timetable given just now. So I saw that every subject will be conducted for 4 hours, right? But in my course registration slip, it is written that every subject is only for 3 credit hours. So which one is the right one?
Okay, Nurul Ain, credit hours and contact hours are 2 different things. Okay, credit hours is the weightage of your course when we calculate your GPA and CGPA. Okay, that is credit hours. Most of your course will have on average 3 credit hours. Okay. As for the contact hours, it might be, normally it is 4 hours. However, depending on the need of the course and the lecturer, it might be as minimum as 3 hours, while the remaining 1 hours can be conducted as a consultation. Okay, but again, as I said, depending on the need. Some courses, they will need the whole 4 hours, okay, in class. But some, or depending on the chapter as well, some chapter might require a shorter time in class, so they might have 2.5 hours or 3 hours, while the remaining will be a consultation should the student need further assistance. Okay, but in the schedule, we will put the maximum of 4 hours. Okay, please don't confuse yourself. The credit hours and the contact hours. The contact hours is the time that you meet your lecturer. The credit hours is the one that we use to compute your GPA.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Okay, question from chat. The class the question is the face-to-face will be conducted insya-Allah or punca-alam. So the answer insya-Allah. And then
AAGPS class will be insya-Allah, ya. No punca-alam, all sya-alam. Do not go to punca-alam. You will need to travel very far if you go to punca-alam to sya-alam later.
Okay. Orientation will be face-to-face in AAGPS. Okay, question on that. And then there is one question from Mahani Azam. I received 20% discount from Intech. Where do I get the clarification on this, and how do I reflect the discount on my billing? So again, with regards to the fee, you need to contact our bursary. Okay, so there is maybe the code for staff. So then you will entitle for discount. I think they required some evidence. Maybe you can show your evidence, maybe your staff ID. Okay, then you can get the discount. But please contact the bursary for that. Okay, and then how can I get the sticker? Okay. So sticker, you can go to the
student portal.
Student portal. In the student portal, there is you can apply your student sticker from there. Okay.
Sorry, Doctor. Sorry for interrupt. Why I can't log into my student portal? Yeah.
Have you registered?
Yeah.
Okay. When did you register?
Just now.
Okay. They would need at least paling cepat 24 hours. But it might take 2 or 3 days as well. Okay, so please give some time, so that they can activate your student portal. Okay, it is not immediately. Okay, try again later.
Okay,
Okay, sorry, Doctor. I have a question. I have entered the student portal, and for the course registration, which tab should I enter to the course registration?
Dr. Firdaus, yang slide tadi.
Slide.
Because we cannot show you, because we cannot have access of student portal. Okay, but what Dr. Firdaus is sharing earlier, okay, is actually you need to find the course registration. Did you see anywhere in your portal? We do not have the access to show you directly from here.
Sorry to interrupt, but the e-course registration is at the student portal at the academic system, in the academic system.
Okay, one is e-registration, that is for student registration. Second is course registration, that is for the pendaftaran kursus. Okay, course for each courses that you need to register for semester 1. Okay, You need to find course registration that is via your student portal. Can you, I think you can contact the office again later if you still have problem to find that button, yeah?
Yeah, okay, doctor. Thank you.
Okay.
On the induction day, what time we need to be there and what are the things that we need to bring along?
The detail we share with you later in the Telegram. So what, because the organizer for this program is Hal Ehwal Academic.
Sorry, Hal Ehwal Pelajar.
Hal Ehwal Pelajar. Okay. So we rely on their input lah. So later we will share with you the detail. Okay.
Nah, it's either 8, 8:30 or 9. Okay, either 8 morning or 8:30 or 9. And normally it will end at 12 or 1.
Because we have class in the evening, right? So cannot be more than one day lah. Maybe half day program. I think this is one very important question. Could we register only 1 or 2 courses for semester 1 instead of 3?
Okay, in that case, you need to consult with the academic office. If master program, contact Dr. Firdaus. If doctoral program, contact Dr. Nizam. And we will advise you on that academic matters. We cannot advise via this platform. Yeah, you need to consult us for the academic advice. Then we will let you know either it is okay for you to register only 2 instead of 3 or only 3 instead of 5, and what will be the implication if you do that.
Just to share with you, if you have maybe you are planning to obtain, for example, anugerah APC, anugerah pelajar cemerlang or whatever anugerah, you need to follow with the study plan. Okay, but once you not follow the study plan, it will jeopardize your objective or your plan to receive this kind of award lah. Because based on the award criteria, student need to follow the study plan. Okay, but in terms of whether you want to stick or not, my advice is that you need to follow lah, because if not, then you need to separate from your group later. Okay, especially if you want to do research. Okay, for MBA or FIBF, at the end of the course, you need to conduct one research, kan? So basically, you will go by a group, by the group. So if you don't follow study plan, the tendency for you to be stick with your group is apa? You have the tendency of not coming with the same group lah. So that become the issue.
If you have no issue, just straightforward, just follow according to what you have been given, the study plan. Okay, that is the basic idea. If you do have any problem, this is where you come to us and seek for academic advice. Okay? Any other question?
Hello, Doctor.
Yes, Mariam.
Hello, Assalamualaikum, Doctor. Okay, I have one question. Can you please explain more about the due date, since just now, based on the briefing, there are 2 due dates for the school fees payment. Can you please explain more about this? Thank
Okay,
you very
Mariam,
much.
thank you for asking. Yeah, this is I consider a very important question. Once you can log in into your student portal, okay, you can apply for staggered payment. Okay, you can apply for staggered fee payment. Okay, this is not automatically given to everyone. If you don't apply for staggered payment, that means during phase 1, you must settle all your fee. Okay, but if you apply via student portal, yeah, online, you already apply before the deadline for a staggered payment, then you will be given a new schedule, a new amount of how much you're going to pay for each staggered amount. Okay, so then that is why we have phase 2. Phase 2 is normally the deadline, the final deadline for those who already apply for fee deferment. Okay, fee deferment and staggered payment. Okay, so if you think that you cannot settle your fee earlier or during phase 1, please apply for fee deferment online. Okay, Maria? Any other question?
Okay, yeah, in terms of the contact number, yeah. So inshallah we will meet online lah, yeah, Telegram, via Telegram. So once you join the Telegram, you will know Dr. Wahida, Dr. Siti Zaliha, yeah, and two coordinators, inshallah.
In terms of the contact number, so in the Telegram, we have the phone number over there. Okay.
Anything you can also contact the office, yeah. Office is open during office hour. Okay, you can contact office. The numbers is 0355444744. Am I right, Wafa? Yes. Okay, 03554434.
404.
Lupa dah. 4744. Okay, any other question?
Assalamualaikum.
All the contact for the academic team, you can find it from our website. Buka aja website, you can find our email, you can find our office number. Okay?
Okay, over here, is this coming Saturday, October 8 is our first class. Okay, the first class is supposed to be on 11. Yeah, 11. And for part-time student on October 15.
For weekend part-time. Untuk evening track part-time, also NDBA, also 11 of October. Okay, for weekend, 15 of October. That will be first class.
Okay, this one, hello doctor, how about our student card? How we gonna get our student card?
For now, everything is still online. Okay, you can contact office for more detail on that because we are also waiting information from the top. Okay, whether they will give you physical card, when, what will be the procedure. Okay, once we get the information, again, we will share in the Telegram. Or you can contact the office for further clarification. Any more?
To part-time we can require the vehicle sticker as well in sekolah. All students are required to have your vehicle sticker.
Hi, Doctor. Assalamualaikum. I have one question. So, okay, my name is Shafika. So I just wanted to check. Okay, let's say that for this semester, I'm enrolled in MBA full-time as an MBA full-time student. Okay, what if I want to change my course mode to part-time, let's say next semester? Is that possible?
Okay, Shafika, that is a very valid question. The answer is yes, it is possible, but it is your responsibility to check the academic calendar because your application must come to us before the deadline. Okay, every semester there will be a different deadline. Okay, if you would like to change mode, if you would like to change program, or if you would like to change campus, okay, you can. Okay, the answer is you can as long as the program is offered and as long as it is you are qualified for that particular program. For example, if you want to change from full-time to part-time for the same program, so no issue on qualification, but you must be alert that the fee would be different. Okay, normally part-time is much more expensive than full-time. And then you have to submit a completed form with the reason and then we will bring it to the meeting and we will process your application. Okay, normally no issue. If you would like to change from, let's say now you are working in Shah Alam, suddenly you are being transferred to Johor. Okay, your program is MBA. Okay, so you can also apply for change campus provided that Johor is offering the course that you need to enroll for that particular semester. So you will have to contact both Johor as well as Shah Alam for the process to ensure that it is offered. If you are MIBF, unfortunately, we only have in Shah Alam, which means there's no possibility for you to change campus. But you can change mode from full-time to part-time or part-time to full-time.
So this question is related. I registered for MBA weekend, AA 701 class. But my name is in the AA 700 part-time. Please advise.
Again?
Okay, he registered for
MBA, yes.
Weekend 701. But his name is in the list of AA 700 part-time.
Okay. Please check with Encik Azami your current status. Okay, because your name is in the list of AA 700. Can you check again your offer letter? Okay, is it AA 701 or is it AA 700? If it is really AA 701, then that means in the system your name is still AA 700. So who can solve your problem? Contact Encik Azami. He will help you to sort out that thing. Okay?
Okay, next, Hi, I have registered for fifth deferment. Is it going to be automatically approved or require a result? Okay, as far as I presented earlier, in terms of fee deferment, as what been mentioned, the approval letter of deferment, the approval letter of deferment of registration can be downloaded at the given link. Yeah. So once you log on to the registration deferment, so you may read through all the instruction that imposed by the IFSIS. Yeah. Okay.
It is not given automatically. They will respond to your application, but not immediately. They will respond. They will respond within 5 days. Yeah. So you will need to check either it is approved or otherwise. Normally, if no issue, it is approved. Okay, but still, it is your responsibility to check and ensure that you are eligible for the fee deferment. Any more questions? We have approximately 15 minutes more before 2.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. This one be...
I have a question.
Yes, please, Shazrin.
For the fee deferment, where do I check if if it's approval or not?
Student portal e-legend. Try to find e-legend.
Alright.
Okay, in your student portal. Right? If still you cannot find it, please contact the office. We'll see how we can assist.
Okay, that's
by e-legend.
Okay, just to respond once more again, for those who graduated from Islamic banking or Sharia background, no need to sit for FOSIF anymore. Yeah, but for those non-Islamic banking, non-Sharia, so you are required to register for FOSIF.
Just in case you already have the background of Islamic banking and finance, but you receive email saying that you need to register for FOSIF, please contact us so that we can verify either you need or you do not need to sit for FOSIF. Contact us. Okay? Okay.
Hi, Doctor. My first class will be ODL. How do we get information to join the online class?
Okay, we will share your email and your contact number with the particular lecturer, with your lecturer. Your lecturer will send link or invitation. This is why make sure that you refer to the email that you use when you apply for the program. Okay, open and check that email. Make sure that you do get the link prior your class. As I said, okay, if your class is approaching, but then you are not yet receiving anything from your lecturer, please contact us so that we can connect you with your lecturer.
Okay, what is the deadline for the fee payment? Okay, actually we shared already, yeah, the academic calendar. You may refer to that lah. Phase 1 and phase 2 lah. Yeah?
Yes. As a student, it is your responsibility to always be alert with the deadline, with the calendar. It might change sometime. So please, make sure that you refer to the current calendar, okay, refer to the right date and comply. If after the deadline, even though the process is supposed to be simple, it might be very difficult if you miss the deadline. Okay?
Okay, there is a question from Robbie Ayatullah with regards to the FOSIF class. Okay, the FOSIF class will be fully conducted online. Yeah, for every Friday, apa ni,
8 to 5.
starting on 21st October until November 18. Yeah, every Friday, online. Yeah, apa lagi tadi?
The assessment will be conducted later, online as well.
Yes, the assessment, in MCQ, multiple choice question, also conducted online, for FOSIF.
For those MIBF students who are working part-time, you might have problem to attend Friday class. However, we really hope that you would be able to get release from your employer just for these 5 weeks to attend this online class, so that after that you have no more issues lah. Because if you don't attend, if you don't sit for the assessment, you won't be able to graduate your MIBF. So you need to make sure you attend and you pass the assessment. So try to make arrangement with your employer for the only 5 Friday. 5 Friday, the schedule is morning until 5 or 6, So if you do have problem, you can always communicate with your lecturer. But the schedule is fixed. How we can assist, how we can help, depending on what is your issue. Case by case. Yes? Any more question?
Okay, just to share with you, we also have TG, and TG stand for Tangguh Pengajian. So let's say later you during the semester, maybe you have a problem. For example, you have urgent task to do in your workplace. So you can complete your study. So we have the option, means that you can request for TG, Tangguh Pengajian. But Tangguh Pengajian, there are limitation. For master program, you are allowed to take TG for 2 times only. For doctoral program, you are allowed to apply for TG for 5 times. 4 times. 4 times. So you can make use of it lah. But in case you have a health issue, then you can apply another one. The one is called
CK.
Cuti khas. CK is meant for cuti for health reason. So CK plus TG. This is another option for you. Okay. So in case you have problem and so on. So please make use of it in case you have problem during the semester. Okay.
But what Dr. Nizam is trying to say is, if you do have a problem throughout the semester, instead of being quiet, suddenly you MIA, you did not sit for the exam or assessment, you did not submit your assignment, it is better for you to apply for TG or CK. At least your name is not on the list of the lecturer. And if you apply for TG or CK, if you have paid the fee for that semester, the fee will be brought forward to the following semester. But, say that you are a modular student. You have completed your module 1. Start from module 2 and 3, you have problem. You cannot keep quiet because you have already registered. You cannot drop because it is already deadline. If you choose TG, then whatever that you did for your first course, for your first module, is not counted anymore. Okay, and if you apply for CK or TG, you are no longer eligible for the Anugerah Sarjana Cemerlang. Okay, the one that Dr. Niza mentioned earlier, you have to follow your program structure strictly to allow so that you are eligible for the award, student award. Okay, so use TG if you really need that, but take it as your last resort. Okay, but instead of missing in action, you better apply TG or CK. Again, check calendar academic calendar, apply before the deadline, not after. Okay? Any more in the chat?
I think is the orientation is mandatory to attend. I think I advise you to attend for this orientation because you will get a lot of information. Okay, this is the only time because I think there is no other day, there's no other time that we're going to explain in detail. In fact, all the top management of AAGBS is also there, and there are a lot of information briefing. So so you get a full information. Okay, but if you don't attend, then you might have some problem in terms of what to refer. Many important information you can share during the orientation. The orientation is not like during your school days where you have to play games, do some physical activities. This is more on information, okay? So that you can have knowledge, so that you don't have any problem. You know where to refer, etc. So my advice is that please make sure that you commit to attend your orientation.
The orientation is only once until you graduate, and it is only taken about 4-5 hours maximum. Okay, and as far as I'm concerned, the student affair department, okay, previously, if you really cannot attend, you will have to supply later with evidence of documentation to justify why you cannot attend the orientation. Okay, so that is to emphasize how important is that short half-day session. Okay, any more in the chat?
When is the orientation? Again, I think I have mentioned, the question is when the orientation date. As I mentioned just now, we're going to share with you in the...
the details will be shared later.
Later,
okay. Tentatively 22nd of October.
How to apply for leave for 1 day for health reason, example, hospital appointment. You don't have to apply anything, but just let your lecturer know, and please provide the MC lah, in case, or any whatever letter to your lecturer. Okay. From Marfa Zira, hi doctor, I'm full-time student for MBA and I want to ask whether we can get a chance to sit in a college or there is any place in UiTM that we can rent.
Okay, this is again beyond our jurisdiction, okay, not under faculty jurisdiction. Of course, you can apply, okay, nobody can stop you to apply, but if I can share, the priority for the college will be given to undergraduate student, and even undergraduate student, the priority is given to the first semester undergraduate student. But I'm not saying that you cannot apply. You can apply. Go to the HEP, not under faculty, the UiTM Hal Ehwal Pelajar, okay, the residential department. Okay, you can apply, but I would like to advise you to have backup plan as well, because the possibility or the probability that you will get is very low. Okay, so that is for the residents of college. Yeah.
Okay, last question here. In case I would like to withdraw from this program, is it possible?
It is possible, but if you would like to withdraw for some reason, we hope that you can consult with us first. Okay, which means you can contact me or Dr. Firdaus or Dr. Nizam. What problem do you have? Okay, perhaps you do not know there is a solution where we can suggest you a solution. So if you have any intention to withdraw, consult with us, let us know what is your problem. If we can solve, then probably you'd like to change your mind. But if you still stick your mind to withdraw, please fill in the form properly. We call that MD, menarik diri. The reason why we say that is, even though if you don't fill up the form, you might not see any implication. But if you don't fill up the form, later on in the future, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now, if you like to apply any program from UiTM, you might not be able to do so. Okay, so that is why it is so important for you to clear your name from the system if you have decided to withdraw. Okay, any more? It's almost 2, I guess. I hope that everything is clear. But again, if you do have any question, queries or uncertainty, please contact any of the academic staff, academic office. Okay, clarify whatever which is not clear. Don't make your own assumption. Okay, I hope to see all of you in campus. Okay, soon, probably during the orientation, either during your class. Okay, I wish you all the best. Thank you very much to the academic team, Dr. Nizam, Dr. Firdaus, Cik Azami, Puan Asia, Cik Wafa, as well as those who are not here. Okay, thank you everyone for being here with us, for a very wonderful and insightful question to everyone. I wish you all the best. See you all around campus. Thank you. Assalamualaikum. We end our session with Tasbih Kifara and Surah Wal-As.
Okay, Doctor.
so
Thank
much,
you.
Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor. Okay, see you. Bye.
Welcome. Bye. Enjoy your lunch.
Bye-bye. Doctor, also enjoy your lunch.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum.
Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum.